I'm going to restart the computer and go into the BIOS of this computer. So in this computer you just press delete repeatedly to get into the BIOS. And this is the motherboard, the AT3N. So I'm in the BIOS, I'm in the motherboard. So this is a CPU. It's an Atom 330 at 1.6 gigahertz. It's a dual core processor with hyperthreading, so it has 4 threads. I didn't overclock it or anything, so it has hyperthreading enabled, as you can see. Gonna press escape, get out of here. So the memory I have in here are Corsair DDR2 800 megahertz memory modules. I didn't do anything with the memory timing, just left it. GPU overclock, I didn't overclock it. I really don't have good cooling in this ITX motherboard. Okay, so as you can see, I changed the memory size to 512. By default, it's 256. You just go here, disabled, and change it here. So I'm using the onboard video card, which is I think a modified version of an Nvidia GeForce 9400 or something. Yeah, that's that. Didn't change anything there. Power. It's running at 116.5 degrees Fahrenheit. And it has a fan on it. I'll show you how the board looks like in a picture. You can enable this, and you can program it so that you could make the computer turn on at some specific time. If you're using it as a server or something, you could do that. Boot priorities here. So when I installed it, there's no USB boot, so the USB boot is detected as a basically a hard drive, so you have to go in here and change it. To USB, so all this here, security. I didn't put any password on the BIOS. Just save here and go back. So surprisingly, I was able to install Linux Mint 9.1 in it, which is pretty surprising because some of the other computers, like the Dell Dimension E521, I wasn't able to install Linux Mint on it, but on this machine I was able to do it, which came to be quite a surprise. And it boots and everything. It did take a while for me to install it because this processor is so slow, but it boots up and everything, and quite usable. I'll show you how long it takes to boot up to the desktop. And this is just using a 160 gigabyte SATA hard drive. An old SATA hard drive. Okay, booted right now. And I installed a Linux Mint on this computer, as you can see right here. For a lot of older computers, for some reason Linux Mint doesn't install. However, on this computer it installed just fine. I was able to install some stuff on it, like some emulators like Nistopia right there. What came with the Office, of course, and it came with Libre, Excel and stuff like that. And I installed DOSBox on it. I also installed SNES 9X on it. And I'll show you that this is an Atom Ion. It's not that. Yeah, system info, here it is. So as you can see, I'm running Linux Mint 19.1 Cinnamon, version 4.0.8, Linux kernel 4.15.0-20 generic. The processor here is an Intel Atom 330 at 1.6 gigahertz. So it's a dual core processor with hyperthreading. So it has 4 threads and 2 cores. And it has 4 gigabytes of RAM, but I dedicated 512 megabytes to the video card. Has a 160 gigabyte hard drive, and the graphics card is Nvidia Ion graphics card, as you can see right there. It's not very good when I try to stream videos with it. It's very, very sluggish. It's a pretty old computer. I think I put it together back in 2011 or 2010. It's roughly 9 to 10 years old. Very old machine. Try to run some videos with it, show you. It's not that snappy, it's pretty slow.
Good grammar and spelling are important, but if you want to write essays that inspire,
using 100% of the
messages
CPU.
that forge brighter connections,
1080p videos, streamed videos. See how it skips and everything? Let's put the see how many frames it's actually skipping. See the stats for nerds. Yeah, a lot of frames are being dropped. Jeez. As you can see right there. And this is very low resolution that I'm running it at. Let's put it at 720p. Let's see if we can handle that. Definitely looks better. This sure is running pretty slow. It's like all these skipped frames. 65 frames dropped out of 393 frames. $117 frames drop, 180 dropped out of 824. Yeah, this is not good. This is pretty crappy. Guess my Raspberry Pi does better than this. In this respect, it was using like 100% of the CPU power. However, it is good for other things. If you want to run an emulator, it can handle a NES emulator. Try to run some games with it. Okay, let's try this one. I'm gonna put it on full screen. See how it runs. Does kind of skip a little bit. It's not perfectly smooth or anything. Considering this is like a 10-year-old processor. Not very smooth. Let me get out of here. Let's play it on a smaller, not a full screen. Let's see how that runs. Yeah, now it runs better. that's enough. Yeah, that's okay. It runs okay, but Nintendo's pretty old. See how Super Nintendo runs. Just gotta set the controls. For some reason the joystick doesn't work on this, or the gamepad, which is pretty annoying. Okay, try to run something. Try to play it on full screen. It is playable. It is kind of choppy. Try DOSBox. Let's see how this runs. This is running okay, actually. Yeah, this is running okay, no problems. Definitely could be used as an emulator, even for such an old computer as this. Let me exit out of here. Let's try another one. Okay, let's change the resolution. DOS box. For 1024 by 768. I think you gotta put original on here. Let's try that. And then run DOSBox. See what happens. Okay, that's better. See, it goes. Okay, let's see how it runs when it's using up the entire real estate of the screen. The mouse is very slow here. Not very responsive. Okay. Try LHX. See how that runs. This is running pretty smoothly. No problems there. Okay, it runs okay. Not bad. Okay. Does skip a lot. Okay, that's enough. Exit. That game didn't run so good. Try to adjust this monitor a little bit. Let's see. Okay, that's enough. Let's see. Strike Commander runs.
Roger, over. I have visual on Bandit. Intercept. Going for Bandit 1.
Roger, I'm on Bandit 2.
Lock on Bandit 1. Fox 2 Mike. Missile away.
I've got Bandit 2 locked.
Roger. It's all yours.
Missile away. Use history.
It wasn't going to be a problem. Going on websites, I guess you'll be fine. Checking emails, I think you'll be okay with that too. But the only problem it has is with streaming videos, so an old computer like this could still be usable. If you want to use it as an emulator. Okay. That took a while for me to get to another website. It's a little bit on the slow side, I have to say. Yeah, it is a bit on the slow side. Definitely you could surf the internet, but it isn't snappy. That's for sure.